NPCs and stuff like that you may need for later, like a reference. Create another thread, and put it in there. The more y'all talk about it, I mean, because I'm telling you right now, this campaign is very, very, especially this first part, is really puzzle solving. Is what it is. It's puzzle solving. So.
Okay.
Noted.
Like, I was like, I don't even want to go to Harrowstone. Like, I was like, should we attempt it? No, we'd probably get killed because, stuff.
And I have nothing to take on ghosts.
There we go. Yeah, none of us do right now. What's my character link? I'll give it to you right now.
He just put it in.
Oh, he put it in? Okay.
Make sure you update your sheets with your spells and stuff for next week.
Alright.
I'm glad I remembered this because I almost forgot. All of you need to pick a craft and a profession.
Boo.
I already have a craft. Yes.
Because
I already have a profession.
Okay. Because I like using them in game, and one thing that I'll do is in between sessions, before we go for the night, when we're sitting here bullshitting like this. Okay, hey, I want to make a bastards. Okay. And so you can, as long as you got the materials, you start making it. When we start up the next game, you got your bastards. As long as you make the check.
Now,
okay.
Now with the profession, is that the same thing? Basically, like, are you gonna do the profession check to earn money, or?
We can do that. Absolutely. If your profession is something that may be needed in the area, i.e., if you're a farmer, then you can help out around.
Yeah, because the post board said they needed farmers.
You can help out around the farm hands. Yeah, basically laborers is what that is. So y'all are dwarves. You want to go out and freaking pitch hay and stuff like that. All you got to do is let me know, and I'll figure something out and get you back or let you know at the next game session how much money you made.
Okay.
Be sure though that your crafts and such and your professions tie into your backstories. I.e., I don't want a dwarf that's been in mines his whole life to be a farmer, because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's even.
Is hunter a profession?
Yes.
Hunter.
Okay, good. I'm like, that's stupid. And then I'm like, okay, that might work.
Yeah, hunter's a profession.
Yeah, you could be a hunter.
Bard a profession?
Is what?
Is.
Just bard?
Actually, you could leave bard as a profession if you wanted to.
Like a minstrel,
and you could perform at
basically.
the ends. Yeah, you could perform at the ends.
Yeah, that's what
So,
I
like,
was doing. I don't think it made me done now.
Huh? Oh, well, the professions are more for between games. It's like, oh, what are you doing between games?
Or what's
And
your
then,
downtime?
What are you doing during downtime? And then, usually, like, there's a roll that the DM will have you make and say, like, roll this. Okay, you made this much money for your profession. So,
Oh God, Will. Weirdo. This chick hates us. Most important note. Doodle.
I kind of want my guy to be like a minstrel or something. No.
Oh God. Oh God, I thought you said minstrel.
We've already got a minstrel. Or a bard.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm thinking something along the lines of going around healing people.
Yeah, you could be a healer.
So you'd be a priest. Or
I am Jesus.
Priest.
Yeah, you'd work over at the temple and help them out with whatever they got to do over there.
Yeah,
Temple of
you can work
Pharasma.
at the Temple of Pharasma. You'll be like, hey, what can I do? What can I do to help?
Alright guys. My headset is starting to hurt my ears now, so I'm gonna call it a night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big
baby.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Alright, see ya.
See you on Saturday.
All right.
Stop it there.
How much did we gain? 370. It was 120, so we all gained 250, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
you should have 370.
Yeah, I just need to make note of that in my little kajigger.
Kajigger. Your
Yeah.
face is a kajigger.
Oh goodness. Let's see. Oh man, that was a lot of fun. Although now that we're done and like the adrenaline's starting to drain, I am tired. So I'm actually glad we ended when we did.
Ah, you big baby.
Had we kept going, I probably would have been able to. But now it's like I can feel it hitting me. I'm like, oh yeah, we've been doing this a while. My brain's been like working in overdrive to try to solve all the puzzles and figure out where things are.
Now, Eric, you said when we got that 250 XP, was that for what we had done during that day?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Although you should have gotten less because you didn't fight the Sturges. He was nice to you.
No, but I found a V. You guys didn't find a V?
That's true.
End of day XP.
So yeah, he just grouped it up into group experience for 250 each.
Yep.
So.
Wrap your brains around it. As far as these puzzles go, you'll start once you are able to start picking up more shit out of the research locations. It'll start unfolding a lot better.
See, my problem is like I have no knowledge skills. It's like, so such a bummer.
I have great knowledge skills actually. I just had some crappy rolls. So
regardless, you get bonuses for researching in certain locations, and each of you can research in each of the locations. So if Chris goes to the Temple of Pharasma and makes a successful research, he can't research there for the rest of the day, but you can.
Yeah, so I could literally go to all 4 research locations and research in all of them.
Okay, so I can still research, but without the knowledge thing. The knowledge check just gives me a like additional bonus on what I would research.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, see, I thought like the whole reason I was avoiding those places was like I don't really have, a knowledge of these things. Let me go do what I do and just try to, help where I can help. Go to the forge. That's what I want to try and help with. Okay.
Oh no, no, unless it's like use magic device and disabled device. Those are the only 2.
No, knowledge is trained. Knowledge is a trained skill.
Oh yeah, it is. It's in italics, so it is a trained skill. You're right.
I mean, for this though, it's
for this you're reading through books.
This
is
what
you're doing. So you're just reading through books to look for what's important. So.
It's not exactly a knowledge. It's basically a research.
Yeah, and then that's why I liked when you clarified it right there. It's not necessarily a knowledge check. It's the knowledge that you have in that subject will add to what you learn from the research.
Like I said, I'm very common sense type DM. Okay, if fucking disable device is a trained skill, okay, anybody can attempt to pick a fucking lock. Who knows? You might get lucky.
You might.
I don't care.
Might get blown up.
I don't care if it's a fucking trained skill or not. If you want to try it, hey, you can try it. That's just the way I am. It's common sense, right? That it makes sense to me. Because anybody can try to pick a lock.
Anybody can try. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, you really made all these notes? Holy crap!
Yeah, you have no idea. I go crazy.
What does 100 PP translate to? Platinum.
1,000 gold pieces.
Is it 1,000 gold pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Per person, yeah.
For this level, yeah. Per person for this level?
Well, we're not gonna get it anytime soon because we still have to go.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say we have to go to Leapstat.
We can't
take all the books.
So let me ask this, without having read the actual DM book for this, where do y'all see this going?
I mean, I can already tell that because of the journal, the Harrowstone's gonna play a big role. We're gonna have to go to the Harrowstone at some point because some shit's going on down there. I can feel that the warden and his wife are big players in this story. Something about that V marked on the statue doesn't sit well with me, and I'm really racking my brain trying to figure out like what it could mean. I thought maybe an arrow, like clearly, not necessarily clearly, but so far that's not true. But the fact that they mentioned Vesirona and Warden Hulkrin, it's like, okay, these are going to be some big players. Whether or not we're going to have to run into their spirits, whether or not we need to uncover their history, something that happened to them. That I see being a big deal. And then lastly, the scarab on that cover, I am really going to be nitpicking every little thing and like, okay, what the has a triangle shape to it? Something needs to let me open this thing.
All right, and here's in the more immediate sense, I feel like we have this name down. I feel like Gibbs is definitely up to no good. I mean, he called he's a normal farmer, and he called Lorrimor a necromancer. How the fuck would he know that if you're a normal farmer?
Well, but look, no, because what
No,
about
no,
the things
let
that
me
are going?
finish.
No, but what about the things that are going on in his house? Like, what if he witnessed that? His house is right next to his house. What if he'd seen that weird shit going on, and he's just like, "What's going on in their house?"
But the fact that you didn't see him farming, honestly, I think where we're going to go next, besides Harrowfall, is we're actually going to go up to the cemetery. I think there are cultists in the town, and they're probably, because we do know they're a cult of necromancers, they're probably uninterring some corpses. So I think we need to go up to the cemetery and find out next, like as our next course of action would be to find out who tends the cemetery and has anything strange been going on. Because that's where I see like our next event happening.
Well, yeah, it's like the next day. The first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to go to the Temple of Pharasma, and I wanted to ask about if anyone there had any information about this false crypt in the Restlands that that Lorrimor detailed in his journal. And if they act like they don't know shit, I'm gonna go up there and look for it myself.
Well, the cemetery, I mean, I'm just guessing, but it probably has a gravekeeper, so my guess is he's going to be important to it, because, you know, there's going to be like some sort of gravekeeper or gravedigger or something like that. And we haven't stumbled upon him in the town, so I think we need to go up to the Rest Falls and find him in the in the Rest Falls Cemetery.
I don't know. I want to go to the intersection between Eversleep and Blackpath, and I want to find that false crypt. I want to go see what these tools are to defend against the spirits, because we obviously need them if we're fighting this cold spirit that just like wrecked our shit. We need these tools.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't until the cold spirit that I thought, like, you know, at first I'm like, okay, we'll spend a couple of days, we'll gather as much knowledge as we can, and then we'll venture out. But now that I know that we're on a timetable and we fought that cold spirit, it's like, okay, now we have to ratchet things up a notch.
You know you're on a timetable. Your character does not.
Well, okay, but
so don't disappoint me. And maybe
no, I won't. I'm tired. So
yeah, no, I got you.
You're gonna have to give me some, put me some slack there. But
I'm just giving you some shit.
But after the cold spirit, you know, my character at least knows we're gonna have to ratchet this up a notch, because if we just try to keep passively researching things, we're gonna get our asses handed to us.
I'm just giving you shit, man. I'm just.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I was giving you plenty of shit tonight, so no worries.
Y'all are definitely on the right track, so that's good. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't too vague for y'all. That was the issue I ran into with my last group.
Well, your last group was idiots, but
no. This was a different.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm like.
It's like he's not talking about those morons.
Yeah, not those fuckheads. The other group was actually a couple of my real life friends, and it was like 2 of my real life friends and 2 randoms. And
well, remember, pretty much all of us except for Hime still have hero points, so we can always use that. You know, if we get stuck, we can use a hero point to get you to tell us where to go next and stuff like that. So.
We get a vague hint.
Yeah, we get a nice vague hint.
I could just take your hero point and be like, the hand of God shoves a lightning bolt up your ass. Reroll your character.
It says go west. How far west? I don't know.
Your vague
Keep
hint.
going.
Your vague hint. You need to walk.
You need to walk.
Is the DM calling me fat?
Nothing.
If you ask me for a vague hint, that's what you're gonna get. Because that is very fucking vague.
So yeah, when we use our hero point, we have to ask something more specific. All right, good. Oh man.
I told y'all I'm literal.
No, yeah, you are literal. You're very, you know. Does it make sense? Yeah, I liked that you let us heat up his Warhammer and have it work, because without a mage that could cast a flame spell, we were all like, no, we have to face this down. We can't let her hurt Kentra.
No. My next plan of action was I'm big enough to carry her, and we need to leave, because this thing, like, if that didn't work, I was like, no, we're done. We have nothing that can deal with this. It's like the holy symbols are barely keeping us warm. You know, I can't hit this thing with a magic attack. We need to get this guy out of here, and she obviously does not want to leave. We need to make her leave for the night.
Yeah. Actually, that was a great RPG.